men are terrible and black women are terrible and all this stuff, and it's just, wow, it's kind of hurtful to see.
Men have heard it for 40 years. You're no good. Now men start to defend themselves. Now it's a big thing. Hey guys, welcome back to More to Life. Now, I got a good one for you today, but before I get into it, I ask that you please like, comment, and subscribe. Also, be sure to click the notification bell to ensure that you get my videos as soon as I release them. Now, I'm not going to hold you. Let's get right into it.
Hey guys, happy new day. I wanted to talk about this crazy narrative going around about black men are terrible and black women are terrible and all this stuff, and it's just, wow, it's kind of hurtful to see. Not only is the narrative of divide and conquer taking place again within my people, but also, let's be honest here. Why did you choose that person as a spouse? It doesn't have anything to do with color, race, nation, culture. There are many people here in this world that have no idea how to love, what that really means. Some of them have never been loved.
You know, the thing is, this narrative is just being pushed. Men are complaining now, when it's just recently that men started speaking up, right? Men have heard it for 40 years. You're no good. Now men start to defend themselves. Now it's a big thing, right? And she know darn well she's heard from other women that are her friends, maybe her aunties. Men ain't all day long. Now it's an issue when men start clapping back, and rightfully so, right? But let's continue.
By their families or by a spouse, and so you can't really. Many people have a hard time reciprocating something that they've never seen before, they've never felt, they've never had. And that kind of makes sense, right? If you don't know anything about something, how can you reciprocate it? And people are picking the wrong spouses for themselves. Sometimes that is the case. And your heart can be broken by any person.
Yes, and it's been happening for men. And the great thing is, men are now starting to see this is the way. That's what men are saying about the passport bros. This is the way, right? Because women automatically assume that's favorable for men, but it's not, right? Men get the short end of the stick. Men have to deal with the brunt of divorce, and they take on most of the responsibilities when it comes to it, right? They lose their children, they pay all of the money, they pay the wife's fare. Sometimes the wife may stop working. There's women that stop working because they get divorced from guys, right? But will it continue to happen? Yes. And just choose the wrong spouse, that's not a thing. When it comes to men, it's not just choosing the wrong spouse, where a lot of times it could be the right spouse at the time, and then she ends up turning back. Facts. Because she knows she can. That's what guys are dealing with.
Black, white, it doesn't matter where they're from, Hispanic, from a foreign country, your heart can be broken. So this idea that you're going to go out in the world and you will find love, it's sad to me that we think that it's not in black people.
What are you talking about?
Or we're blaming a nation or a person or a man or a woman when really it's a lot of people whose hearts have been waxed cold.
Yeah, a lot of people's hearts have been waxed cold. And it's funny because the lady I showed yesterday, right? She broke down what the issue is. She broke down how it's been programming, systemic programming in TV, and, you know, it's really changed the minds of an entire nation. That's why guys have to leave. And it's nothing against the woman back home. We love the woman back home. We just can't work with them. We can't deal with them anymore. So guys must go. It's like hell no. Nope.
Hell no.
We must go. I should put that in the title of the video because it's so real, man. It's really gotten there to where guys have no choice, and she's disguising it. It almost comes across like it's not a passport bro video, like she's not talking about the bros, but it is, right? And guys have recently started yelling to the mountaintops. So why is it an issue now? That guys have found an escape? I think it's a positive thing.
And many people who do not know how to reciprocate love and don't know what it takes to uphold a serious relationship with someone. They don't know what it requires to have a true friendship, a true love. And I was reading my Bible this morning and I was thinking.
And she's talking about us like it's us, right? Guys want that. Friendship. Guys, so many guys are stuck in the friend zone. Man, I just seen a guy's comment on my video yesterday. The guy said 62 years old, he has no kids. He was stuck in a friend zone.
I would like to know where to find the relationship guys.
Friend zone.
Where are they?
They're in the friend zone.
Woman for 10 years. He jumped out of the friend zone, focused on himself, focused on himself. Now he has so much money. You want to know why? He didn't have money before. He was busy in the friend zone and he was tricking.
So if someone could point me in the direction
They're in the friend zone.
of the men that want to get to know me.
Friend zone.
The guy was being a friend, right? What do you say to that? That guy was being a good friend. But then you would be the same one to turn around and do the same thing to that same man that said that. So what's going on here? Just bashing us or really trying to get things together?
Yeah, it's so sad how everything is just circled around black women and black men. And yes, it can be quite offensive to see. However, it's true that many people are getting their hearts broken by all of these people who have no idea how to love each other.
Because if that was the case, women would have been yelling to the mountaintops. Women out here saying, I don't need a man. I don't need a man to make me happy. And all these other songs going on, but they're in the club dancing to it, right? It's not an issue until guys say something. Women have never seen guys speak up at this level before. And what's her name broke it down the best, Dennis Berling. He said, this is a culling happening right now. It really is, right? It is. So it happened to be, I didn't know at the time. When I left, I didn't know because I was feeling it. You know, when you're dealing with relationships and in these relationships, you can't trust it because it's Facebook based, right? Relationships are Facebook based. Life is Facebook based. You know what that means? That means if your lady has a Facebook account or in social medias, you need to be very careful because that's how she's speaking to other guys. Other guys are chiming in, and whenever she feels she wants to jump off the ledge, she can. You know, when you're dealing with a woman shouting out your business on Facebook or saying, you know, it's crazy. But now it's a big issue. But now, because we're speaking up. And I'm so happy I made that decision years ago. I said, you know, I need to leave. Because I seen it was tainted. And other guys are starting to see it too. And I'm so happy for these guys.
Idea how to love themselves in some cases. So people really need, I just hope that everyone just looks within themselves and, you know, not blame other people for their experiences entirely. Obviously, there are people here in this world that are wicked, but I don't think that is based on a race. It's not based on a particular nation, in Israel for sure. So, I just hope that everyone searches within and be choosy with that person that you decide to spend your life with. And don't try to blame a race because it's, you know, you need to look deeper.
And guys are not blaming a race. Actually, it's a ton of women, right? It just so happens that it's mostly the race I am, black, right? Women that are like that. But is it all black? No. You got some good ones out there. Very few. Other races, same thing. There's just more of it, and even in other races in the States. But it's everywhere. You can go on TikTok right now and see so many videos of women from other races that are for the streets, that do men dirty, that hit the wall and don't want to accept it. And man, it's wild. It's not just black people. Guys are retiring from everything, from all women back home. And the reason why guys are just saying, you know, I need to jump up and leave, because then once you find that one that's cooperative like that, it's a price tag on it. Femininity costs. It still costs. So still, that same woman that will cooperate with a man, there may be some other things tied to that, right? And guys are saying, you know what, I can go leave and there's no strings attached. Where there's no strings attached to find something feminine and delicate. Think about that. And don't turn around blaming men for things men should have been doing a while ago. I don't know what's wrong. The woman thinking it's a big deal when men finally speak up. Because I know a lot of men are starting to realize there's more to life than dealing with that.